Okay, I'm gonna address them.
Yeah.
And just because I'm going to have one hand on my hip. Basically.
Yes.
And you didn't give me a name for the town, but I'm basically
yes, it is Garnet.
welcome here. Sorry?
Garnet.
You are May Garner, but the town is Garnet.
Okay, well,
it's actually the name of a gemstone.
Yes.
Yeah. Marina, sorry. I'm just gonna say Marina is trying to sneak behind the houses, so she comes behind them.
All right.
Without being seen, of course.
Yeah. I think this time, first time, I didn't see a role because they were not in you had no problem sneaking out of the saloon, and this time you're trying to find a position that is very good for you. So I would say that this is something that's where there is a role needed, and in this case, but
we had to look at that map, right?
Yeah, and what you are probably going to look at, in your case, what you are going to look at is your character sheet. What kind of established fact about you says anything about being really good at sneaking around and
Ola, question of order. I want to address them, probably.
Yeah, that will happen.
After, before, at the same time?
I think we will take that before, but while Max is looking at his character sheet and seeing what we know about you that says something about that, we can, you will say, welcome to Garnet.
Welcome to Garnet. I'm the mayor. How can I help you?
And they're kind of
pretty matter of fact.
Yeah, and that simple sentence gets their attention. They didn't expect that from you, so they kind of they look at each other. They didn't know you. You don't know them personally. You have a kind of feeling where they're coming from. You've been in touch with these agents before. This special branch of agents dealing with the supernatural, but you have never seen these three. But they look at each other and they like this. And one of the men, so he addresses you. So, Garnet, you have a mayor. I was expecting to have the mayor to be a much older man and to be a bit more drunk than you are. But so, do you have a name, Mrs. Mayor?
May Garnet, and yes, there was a predecessor. Do you want to discuss that out here?
No, yeah. I don't want to discuss anything. This is my name is Agent Humberdinck. This is Agent Greaves, and it's pointing to the other man. And this is Agent Johnson, and that he's pointing to the woman. Very nice to have a sober mayor in this town. I don't really see that you maybe need a mayor, but
excuse me. Do you want to roll, Ola?
Yeah, it depends on what we
waiting for
I'm not trying to be but I can't really find anything. I don't think psychopath is helpful. And I think the story card, I cannot use the story cards, right? Because you feel a special connection to this space, and now you get energy see the truth.
So you cannot, as you said,
kind of interesting.
Yeah, but isn't it?
I think since you're a servant, you haven't yet told us who you are serving. And-
yeah, I'm serving Ron, of course.
Okay, you're serving.
He requested it, so I declared.
All right,
I didn't declare it, but now I'm declaring that I can be his servant.
In order for you to have a kind of a, because what you have then is if we look at this, so you don't connect to people, turn things into other things. No, probably not. Can live frugally. No, not. Grave robber. I don't see any stealthy things about grave robbers. Hungry. If you were hungry and were to eat these people, maybe yes, but not now.
I
So you're
ate
basically
breakfast.
I was going to
So-
say he had a nice breakfast already, so yeah, go on.
yes. So what I can offer you is one of these special cards here. And that will, like, by accepting one of these, don't look at them because you have to choose a random one. So you just zoom out really far away and just grab one.
Okay.
So by like taking one of those cards, that will give you an automatic blue D12.
Ooh.
I took. Can I move it?
Yeah, okay. Just click on it. Yeah.
This one was the one I
Yeah, good
got.
one. You can read. I will help you to grab it and bring it to your character sheet. You can read it afterwards, or we can actually read it now. This will kind of force you. This will force something into the story connected to your character.
Oh, but
That
this
means-
is exactly what Helma did last time, so we know she
Yeah.
has some secret. Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
and what this card says is there will be some kind of betrayal from your character. And so there, but now you have a D12. So
Great.
so,
She's my
if you want-
servant, and now she has a betrayal.
It's quite fitting.
yeah, quite tricky.
I don't understand.
but
Everything
this is
was
also
going
something,
so well.
Yeah, so you can actually.
Yeah. All right. What? I have only D6 and I think it's a D10.
Okay.
Ten numbers.
Someone else has a D12.
I have a blue D12 right here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Please,
She's
please
good,
roll
Darwin.
one.
You should roll, yes.
So, do I understand correctly that she is stuck with a D4 in her formal dice?
Yes.
Okay. So
No,
she's-
actually, I think she has no. Yeah, she's basically has no die because she couldn't find anything which kind of forces her to have only this blue die.
I see. Okay,
Because
I see.
So I wouldn't be even if I don't have anything, I cannot be given a die. I need to have something
but-
to.
exactly.
Okay.
So you have to buy these kind of like hard
you would be
deals.
forced to get that. But okay,
Yeah.
so
Mm.
I will roll this blue D12 for Max.
Yeah, but I have to just kind of understand my own rules here and what kind of because there what I have to describe this situation because the conflict in this case. I mean, these guys are not trying to find you. They're not like their attention is directly towards me. I think some of the guys might be like looking around, but they don't feel really threatened. So this is not a situation. The only thing that will happen is if you roll 1, 2, or 3, is that you will be spotted, and this will probably escalate to
Right.
a potential conflict.
We are only examining the risk for a disaster at the moment. Correct?
Exactly.
Well,
So
all of
so
all of you will be very pleased to know.
Yeah.
That I rolled a 4,
that you rolled 4.
which is not a very good
And-
roll, but it is not a 1 or a 2 or a 3.
No, exactly.
Your defense move attracts.
And I would say that this is a defense move. You can like, and I've seen, I can actually see exactly what you're reading because I can see your cursor on. And this is like I've seen this, and
Don't
this
be
is
creepy,
a problem
Ola.
because they're for. No, but you see, the way you read this is as if it's a kind of a fight, but this is you're trying to find a better place. So basically, what happens is that the potential conflict pool with these agents decrease by 1. You don't get you don't get seen, but you don't get a really good spot. It's very I mean, if this turns into a firefight or a gunfight, firefight is more like a gunfight, then it's still Garth and May that is in the best position to do something. You have not been seen, but you have not found a really good place.
So I'm kind of like
nice. I like
searching and looking
you
right
kind of
now.
struggling to find a good place, and it's not working very well. Okay. All right. Well.
Okay.
In that case.
Yeah.
I want to hear more of this conversation.
So, I think Miss Mayer have an annoying machine that is calling for my attention.
Yeah, can we stop the beeping, please?
Am I moving? Okay. I don't understand. Why doesn't Psychopath help the situation?
Well, you did define it. I of course have edited the videos, so I have the reflection.
I cannot connect.
But you're probably just joking. But you defined it very carefully in terms of personal interaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know. I was joking.
Okay.
I just thought it was.
I know,
fun.
but in that case, I should give myself a penalty for a little.
No, you don't. You don't need to, Master.
For explaining things when I don't have to. Okay.
And another thing that happens when you do this is that if not like you have not visually been seen, but there's something attracting. You see the men becoming a bit more tense. At least the assistants, they start like and becoming a bit more prepared. Okay, back to the conversation. All right, Miss Mayor May, do you have a sheriff in town or someone? Because I think we need to take things over a bit, like take control of the situation. Yes, it's a government operation, very important on all that stuff. You will be compensated in the end, but we need somewhere to like put up our kind of I'm looking for the English word in this case. A kind of an office. We need an office, and we need to make investigations. That it has come to our knowledge that a couple of things concerning us has happened here in the last weeks. So from now on, we're running the show.
Just a second here. Did my predecessor ask you to come in?
Not of my knowledge. This is has nothing to do with him. This is no.
Then I would very much like to suggest you tell me what gets you here, and I'll tell you if and what you may take over. And yes, we have a sheriff in this town. You want to meet him?